Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the New Mexico Lobos taking on the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Lobos will put toe to leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Broncos will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
They'll try the run. He breaks a tackle, just knocking away defenders. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. Going up top on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Lobos offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. A 3rd down try for the offense. Trying to pick it up on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. To the air, it's Velez. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And the Lobos have this offense rolling. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Firing to the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Lobos!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll throw it on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Costa. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The run from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And the Broncos will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man. It's Costa.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Power football with the run. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. To the air, it's Velez. Feeling some heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Discards a man. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Costa. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the ball is picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Well, that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Skips away from pressure. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And when you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in known situations like this. That's why the quarterback tasted that dirt.
And this defense has squatters' rights in the backfield. Back-to-back sacks, and the crowd is insane. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Lobos line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a crease to the left. That should be the final play of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Boise to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
The Broncos will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They'll open the second half with a run.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a man. It's Velez. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, the defense obviously went in at halftime. They were trailing on the scoreboard. They needed to make some adjustments, and already they're showing some positive signs. On the very first drive of the second half, they're able to register a sack on 3rd down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
The Lobos will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo. They'll throw it on first down. Gets open down the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs.
When you're a defense, you have a choice. Do you play man or do you play zone? They sat back in zone. That might change. They might change their mind and try to switch to man here shortly in the future.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Going for 6. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He's got the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Velez. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Still on his feet at the 45. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Lobos headed quickly to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation. The
Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. They're going to throw it again. Get it out on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Broncos are flying down the field.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on 4th down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Complete downfield. Touchdown, Boise State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Miami endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Yager Stadium, and the Red Hawks came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Getting some heat. Got it set up on the outside. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. And the pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.
Number 17, on to kick it away.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They call it a coffin quarter kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Pocket starts to collapse. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Going to try to get it himself. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. From his end zone, looking to throw, got to take care of the ball. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for it.